Welcome back to Star Trek Online, everybody. I'm your host, the Housecode Gamer, and today we're taking a look at the Denorios Bajoran Interceptor, the only canon ship of the lot that has appeared as an anniversary vessel, at least until year 9. But we'll get into that one later. Remember when I said that this continued a disturbing trend? Allied dogfighters. Now I know you're seeing a pattern here. What's he gonna complain about this time? What set does this tie into? The Kumari. The Andorian ships. And, by consequence, the Lethian and Dawan vessels. This is the 4th console in that set. Yeah. Also, because I'm Federation aligned, it includes, well, phaser damage. I'm not entirely sure if it includes plasma or disruptor for Klingon and Romulan. It's something I'll have to look into. This ship is an impulse vessel used by the Bajoran Republic, the canon name for the Bajoran government, I might add, for, well, in-system defense. It has no warp drive, and, well, there's a pretty good reason that Senator Kretak laughed when Kira Nerys said she was sending a blockade up to keep them from delivering quote-unquote medical supplies to a field hospital. Romulans. You can never trust them. And this is a statement that applies to the Republic as well. After all, it'll take them at least 120 years to remove that mindset of secrecy from their culture. And only by not teaching their children. The best way to kill an ideology is to kill its messenger, after all. But philosophy and ideology of the Romulan Star Empire aside, this is a very tactical vessel, but unlike the pilot escorts, this does not have pilot maneuvers. It does have some pilot-centric abilities, but it's not a pilot ship. It cannot, well, do a barrel roll. Voice of the Prophets. A good experimental weapon. It's gonna suck to be anybody on the other end of that. Now, as stated, you might have noticed that this is an anniversary vessel, and that this tune is too new to have gone through the anniversary. What does that mean? Well, it's quite simple. I unlocked the ship account wide. For anyone new, you're kind of screwed for it unless you want to play Phoenix Box Roulette. You're going to be spending a lot of dilithium on that. Have fun. That said, it does come with a special warp core, which is also tied to yet another set that comes from that particular mission, which, by the way, introduced the Herc as an enemy to STO. The Dranzuli, or attendants, from the mission that introduced the concept of the fleet colony, kind of introduced them, but they weren't named as Herc until, well, then the 8th anniversary mission. As for the set, Well, you've obviously seen me use it in pretty much every mission, every vid I've made. At least from 2409 to TOS. STD hasn't gone through that yet as of this recording. I'm working on it. I'm basically giving the guys at STO enough time to produce more missions for those characters to go through. After all, they are my bread and butter. Is it worth getting? It is a very heavy tactical vessel, but it's also a glass cannon, so that's up to you. That said, if you want to make something die, and you want to make something die quickly, without having to screw around with space magic, well, the Denorios might be for you. Housecoat Gaming, signing off.